The group of 20 leaders spent hours in negotiating sessions to come up with solutions to address the world's worst global economic crisis since the 1930s. At a news conference following the meetings, British Prime Minister Gordon Brown outlined some of the main points of the six-part agreement.
This involves the biggest interest rate cuts in history, the biggest fiscal stimulus we have ever seen, the biggest increase in resources in the history of our international institutions, with 250 billion, more money than ever before, for trade finance as well.
He said by the end of next year, G20 leaders agreed to pump an additional $1.1 trillion into global economies that could save or create millions of jobs. Much of the money would boost funds at the International Monetary Fund and other institutions for loans to help poor nations struggling because of the economic downturn. Prime Minister Brown said the leaders also agreed to a common approach for cleaning up bank balance sheets and restoring lending.
If we can restore financial confidence in our banking system, then every country benefits. And if we can inject more international resources into our economies, then the benefit goes beyond the emerging markets or developing countries. It benefits us all.
Mr. Brown said despite the differences among world leaders going into the summit, most were satisfied their proposals can boost ailing economies. Yet he also had words of caution.
There is no quick fix, but there is a determination to do whatever is necessary.
As the meeting was taking place, hundreds of protesters held a second day of demonstrations in London's financial district. A mix of anti-capitalists, anarchists, and environmentalists kept police busy as they rallied against corporate greed and climate change. Back inside the G20 summit, leaders agreed to meet again later this year to review the measures taken in London and see if more needs to be done. Chris Simpkins, VOA News.